Happy birthday to you, Poopie. Happy birthday, dear Poopie. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is SpitBROasters. My name's Cody, and I'm here today with the amazing Poopie, Mr. Poopie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming out, especially on your birthday. I think that's pretty cool. How old are you?
It's a special day, and I'm very thankful. I'm 25.
25
and one leg.
25 and one
and
leg.
a half. I'm gonna be 57. I'm getting up there. You know how it is when you're gonna get there. You'll recognize. You'll see it. You have aches and pains.
Aches, pains.
Hey, you don't want to get out of bed, eh? You ever sleep on a water bed?
A water bed?
Oh, yeah, I do it with a chick. You hump once and you coast. You know what I mean?
Riding the waves.
Ride the waves, baby.
That's amazing.
Yes.
You were saying earlier, you're going to spend your birthday weekend with a lot of ladies. I see a ring. You're not married?
No, I haven't been married. Kids, I have about 100 kids all over North America, in the States that I know of, you know what I mean?
That you know of.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was a kid, I was like a rock star. They were throwing panties left and right. I couldn't settle down.
I'm seeing that tonight. We're here at Yuck Yuck's Niagara. Mm-hmm. Poopie just got off the stage. Had a killer set, one of the best ones yet.
Thank you, my friend.
Being a new comedian myself, I want to get some knowledge and inspiration from you. So, Poopie, I think the first question I want to ask is, how long have you been doing comedy for?
Well, I started comedy when I was a kid, and my brother got me into Yuck Yucks, and I fell in love with the comedy. It was the best job in the world for me. And then after that, I had to quit. I had to stop. Well, really, to be honest with you, I got fired. I got fired.
Do you want to share the story for that?
I got fired because I wanted more money.
Okay.
We all have the disease with money. You know what I mean? Like, we all want that money. It's very, very important to us.
Suits like that, you need it. That's for sure.
Yes, of course. So then after that, it's no word of a lie, true story. I had to make a living. I was working 3 jobs, and I drifted away from a comedy. I was a barker for restaurants. I was a painter, and I had a farm for 35 years. So then after that, when the pandemic came, it started my Poopie's comedy. Because we know how it was in the pandemic. We thought everybody was going to die. I thought that, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we got that virus. Everybody's dying. Everybody's getting sick and had to stay home and this and that. So I started watching the Looney Tunes. Because I got DVDs. I'm old school, right?
Yeah.
I do impressions like Bugs Bunny. Yeah, what's up, Doc? You know what I mean?
Donald Duck, do you do that?
That's Elmer Fudd. Oh, wait, I screwed up on that one. Hey, Donald.
We'll cut it, don't worry.
Yeah, you're going to edit?
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Porky Pig. Bleep, that's all, folks. You know what I mean? Stallone. Yo, Adrian, Stallone.
He was in the Looney Tunes?
Sorry?
Stallone was in the Looney Tunes?
Cody has not been seen since this interview. If you know the whereabouts of Cody, keep it to yourself.
So I'm working out. I work out a little bit. You got to work out.
Yeah, you look like you work out.
Yeah, every day.
If I may ask, it might be a personal question.
No. You can ask me anything.
I weigh 240.
Just don't ask for my money.
So how much do you weigh?
It depends on the days. I eat a lot.
I know where this is going.
No, you're good. You love food like I do. I've been up and down like a yo-yo.
I love food like you love women.
Of course. Well, yes. So I weigh a buck 85. I'm 5'7" and a half, and with a hat about 9 feet. You know what I mean?
You got a 10-foot personality, Poopie.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I think that'll lead into my next question, because you were mentioning Looney Tunes. Now, was that your inspiration for comedy when you were a kid, or what inspired you to do comedy in the first place?
Well, when I was a kid, I was watching the TV. I was 3 feet away from the TV with all the voices, the character. I just loved it. And then I grew up, and then I got a job at Yuck Yucks. I fell in love with the comedy. I stopped for 30 years. I had to come back into it. And every time I go on stage, it's a new joke. And it's the first time that I do that joke. I do my comedy, right? I do whatever I think and come up with. And so it's all my material. It's no copycat. I have about 120 jokes that I came up with. I have
Really?
33, yes. I have 33 videos, and I've done it all myself. I've been writing for 30 years. I got a book, and I keep writing everything down.
That must be a very important document to yourself. Now, where do you hide that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying I'm going to steal it, but if I can come
Well,
over.
it's at home locked up in the vault.
Smart. I like it. I like it. Now, Poopie, I think there's a question that we all have. And where did the name Poopie come from? Is that your actual birth
That's a
name?
very, very good question. A brilliant question. Beautiful question. Thank you for asking me. And a lot of people came up to me as the years went on in my life and say, hey, Poopie, how you doing, Poopie? This is live. This is very important for both of us. Everybody knows the story. Some don't, We're at a cafe, and the owner was in the back. I was playing a machine, and he came in the back, and he was cleaning the toilet, and he comes on. I go, what's in the bag, right? And he goes, oh, you know what's in the bag. To me, right? I was a punk. I didn't know if I was coming or going, right?
Always coming, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Everything I say or do, it's all real. It's no baloney, you know what I mean? A buddy of mine, right, Frank, comes up to me and he goes, Poopie did it, right? Because he accused me that somebody went to the bathroom and smeared all over the place, on the walls, on the toilet.
Out.
Right?
That's horrible.
Yes, but for me, Frank said at the exact same time when he came out and asked me, and he goes, Poopie did, and it stuck with me for 30 years.
You gotta love that story, though. That's
Thank you.
That's one from that comes up from behind, I guess.
Hey, my mother said, what are you doing? Call my son Poopie. I go, Mama, it's just a nickname, you know what I mean? And people are good with it. They're happy with it. And we have fun with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you seem like a really fun-loving guy, Poopie. And, especially taking kind of like what would come off as a negative nickname and owning it and like really playing and like living into that persona. Have you ever come across a heckler?
I've got hecklers, but mostly good because of people want to be on my side. You know what I mean? They love me, they feel me, and they don't want to go against. Sorry?
The women feel you.
So you know what I mean? Like it's just a good time. I'm a easygoing, loving guy. I'm born and raised in Niagara Falls. My entire life, my Italian background, and I'm very proud. I had cancer. I beat cancer.
Really?
Yes.
How long ago was that?
I was 9 years ago, 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. For me, I am an energy guy. I'm an positive person. And wake up in the morning and to have what you have, appreciate what you have, and enjoy, you know what I mean? Because you know how it is. One day, goodbye.
Live life in the moment.
Yes.
Now, a rich man like yourself, I always wonder, you come in with a new suit every single time I see you. Where do you get your suits?
I go all over. I go online. I go to Stars. I go to the Penn Center. I go to Caswell's. I go to Moore's. And Mike does a lot of ordering online.
Oh, really?
And I love the look. I like to feel good and look good, And when you look good, you feel good, and it makes you more positive and more happy, right?
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome, Poopie. Is there any kind of feedback or any experience that you can provide to us, any advice that you would have for new comedians that are just getting into it, just like us, that want to get into the comedy game?
You gotta be proud of what you're doing. Like, you gotta feel good and do it for a long time. Like, if you don't care for what you're doing, you're not gonna do well. But for me, it's the joy to put on a face on somebody. Like I said, keep on smiling, keep on laughing, and then I added, don't give up.
Hell yeah.
Right? So, like, I've been on the dark side. I've been rock bottom. I've been kicked to the curb, and I turned it around and to say, you know what? I'm the best. I'm gonna keep going, do what I gotta do, and that's it. And I advise them to keep going on stage, so whatever material it is. If it's good or bad, it's okay if the person doesn't laugh. You just gotta practice and you gotta keep going.
That's amazing, Poopie. I don't think truer words have ever been spoken.
Thank you.
I just heard the clap, the applause of the finale for the show tonight, so I think you got some fans that you need to shake hands with. So if you want to promote anything right now to our fans and listeners out there in the podcast world, you can look in the camera right there and just say your TikTok, YouTube, and any shows that have coming up.
My YouTube, Poopie's Comedy, my TikTok as well as Poopie's Production. Keep on smiling. Keep on laughing and never give up. Thank you.
That's the SpitBROasters, and thanks so much with Poopie and Cody. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Poopie.
My pleasure.